Why, hello everyone, and welcome to a large team-ranked game here on Age of Mythology Retold. Alright, we got a pretty big game here today, 4 versus 4. We got a couple of familiar faces, and we got a lot of new ones, and we have actually every single, I think this is every single pantheon in the game. So we got Atlantean, Japan, Norse, Greek. Oh, we don't have Egypt, but we have everything but Egypt in this match right now. This is going to be a big one. Alright, starting over here in the red, playing as Kronos, we have R. William 2254. I think we saw him last game? I'll double check. When I have a chance to. I do not know for sure if we did or not, but okay. So anyway, we have Kronos here as R. William in the red. Really quickly over here in the green, with Jack King, we have Freyr. If I remember Jack King, he was Zeus last game, I think. And then we have Nay, so I'm not going to say his name. Oh, this is not Nay. This is Nay's over here, but they're both playing the same god. Nay and Mornaz Margar, both playing as the brand new Amaterasu. And facing them, we have, in the orange, let's start over here with the gray actually. In the gray, we have Sombran 7 playing as Freyr. Next to him, in the orange, we have YouTube Nimro 7, I was calling him Nimro, playing as Shanong. Already got those two farms down. And over here in the Seal, or Cyan, we have Isaac playing as Poseidon, and last but not least, we have Alright, Come On, playing as Amaterasu. Apologies. Cough still not quite gone away. Alright, so we have, let's see, I think I've got all my tools correct? Yes. Alright, I've got all my things set up that we need. Okay, what would be the best way to do this? I think this is probably fine. Alright, all the teams are moving out into the map. Got Alright, Come On, going forward with her temple. Who else has got the temple up and going? We got Isaac going up with his temple as well. No temple from Shanong yet. No, none from Sombran either. Kronos is not... Maybe he has? Maybe he's time shifted it, but I don't think so. Doesn't look like he's got his temple out just yet. It looks like only a couple players have yet to get their temple out. Only player on the northern team that has theirs thus far is Nay right here. Let me see. Should I swap these around? Let's see, because gray is on the right. Let me do this for you guys, so it's easier to tell who's who. There we go. There we go. Gray's on the right, red is on the left. Oh, I heard a time shift. Huh. Huh. William, I'm not sure what the point of that time shift is from one side of the base to the other. Okay, maybe it was a misclick. Oh, I think I'm just gonna switch it back to normal. It's just, this spacing isn't the best. We'll say right is down, left is up. It's kind of close. It's a little more right on this side, but so close enough. All right, so we have temples coming through. Has anyone started aging up yet? I don't believe so. Now, no one started aging up yet. Players are still mapping out the area. Let's see what each team sees. Team 1 sees a good amount of the bottom part of the map. Team 2, yeah, thus far, they've only just now started to see each other. Some Kitsunes coming through, trying to see what they can see. It does look like the southern team has a lot more information than the northern team, at least in terms of where the enemy base is. Temples are being grabbed pretty quickly by R. William. He's already got 2 up. Some H3s have come through. Isaac has gone up with Hermes, and it looks like Alright, Come On has come up with Amaino Ozume. Let's see, I think that's the one with the... Yep, it's the one with the Weasels. We got Weasel plays out in the field. I must say that those yellow Weasel patterns look very nice. That's a very good color combination. Well chosen, Alright, Come On. Alright. Bit of a fight over here, as it looks like Sombran doesn't want R. William to get all of the temples out. Doesn't have a lot of damage though yet because he's still in Archaic Age, so there's not much he can do. It does look like there's going to be some myth unit attacks here, as both the Centaur from Isaac and the Weasel from Alright, Come On are out in the front, though the opposing Weasel from Nay is out and ready to go. Does look like that relic has been captured. R. William's just grabbing all the relics he can. Some movements forward, but watchtowers are up, so that centaur cannot stay long. All the commoners on the other side of the base, that centaur's going to find nothing, unfortunately. Looks like the two weasels did not see each other. One Kitsune goes down for Alright, come on, as it was well played by Nei, getting those back. This weasel I don't think is going to find much use either. There's not a lot. A lot of time shifting's happening over with two manners coming through for R. William over here, probably trying to go for that second town center. A lot going on over there. Let's see. Ooh. Looks like Nimro is trying to help out Sombran here to take out the forward base by R. William. Almost certainly to try and get this section all taken care of. As that was happening, he decided to just drop his earth wall on his main base. Again, it kind of makes sense with this forward base here, and he has the defense he needs. Yeah, that centaur over here is not going to last long. The speed from the Kitsune and the Weasels is just too much. Yeah, the Kitsune especially, it doesn't do a ton of damage on its own, but it does have a 2x multiplier versus centaurs, and there it goes. One centaur down. It does look like second town centers are coming through for R. William, and Jack King is also getting his up as well. He's been a little quiet thus far, only just now getting his Asgardian Hill Fort, while Sombran has gotten his up already, preparing to take that settlement there if he really wants to. There's another one here as well, so that's an excellent defensive position for Sombran. Second town center almost up as well for Morans. Thus far, nothing from Nei. He seems to be going for more military, a lot of Weasels and the like. What's happening down here with... Alright, come on. Is he doing anything of interest? Not too much at the moment from what I can tell. Going for that second town center, he's already got that up, which is good. Couple of Hippias coming forward from Isaac. Always just patrolling, it seems, for the time being. It looks like the little force of Weasels has gone down, but it has been spotted out by Alright, come on. This Unamusha is pretty slow, though. I don't think it's going to be able to catch up. Those Weasels will be able to do a decent amount of damage onto those commoners. Probably take a couple down. But at what cost? One Weasel has fallen. Thus far, no commoners have fallen yet. That might change if they manage to get another attack in, but let's see. Two more Weasels coming through as Nei is coming forward with the assist as commoners are starting to fall. These Unamushas aren't quite enough as multiple commoners have fallen. They're chasing these Weasels over here, but these two right here. These couple more commoners are going to fall down, There's no way they're going to survive. In the meantime, on the east side of the map, a pretty big attack coming through from Sombran as he's moving forward with throwing Axemen, Husk Scrolls, and some Hearse here, trying to take out the base by R. William, trying to put some pressure on there, make sure he cannot get anything done. An army's here from Nimro as well, in the back, ready to support as needed. It looks like he's going to move forward. Forces are coming in for Jack King and R. William to deal with this, but I don't think that these units from R. William will be enough, not against these Fire Archers. Some Hero and Murmillo coming through. These Fire Archers are going to be a pretty big issue, as Sombran has broken open that little wall of barracks there, so that will be an issue. Meantime, some more combat on this side, just fighting off those Unamushas. Nothing too exciting over there, as it looks like, for the moment, Sombran's content just to claim this forward section and possibly this town center. We'll see what he decides to do. Alright. Players are going for... Ooh. Oh, wow. Isaac's going for 3 town centers. Triple town center. Okay. That could give him a huge advantage in terms of economy if he can... and hold on to it, which you usually can in these team games, so we'll see how it goes. Armies facing off on the east side of the map, both from Jack King and R. William, against Sombran and Nimro. And Nimro 7. Looks like they want to do a bit more damage onto those barracks. Finally, it looks like Nei is getting his second town center up. He's a little bit behind, but he's got a lot ready at this point. All those relics, if this temple goes down, all the relics will fall. But there's a pretty big army now for Jack King and R. William. I don't know if this will be enough here with everything. Some portable rams are coming forward. That should help to break the stalemate. This is a pretty big army, though. Lots of throwing axemen, lots of Terma, lots of Murmillo. That's pretty effective against the army here, though. Probably could do with a few Cheruballista or something else as well. The axemen should be okay, but we'll see how that goes. On the west side of the map, a little more poking here and there. But the Onimusha is here to drive off these Weasels and that Kitsune. So it looks like the poking from Mornaz will not be too successful. At least for the moment. He might, if he tries to get around this way, there's another 3 Onimusha there, so I don't think those are going to find any purchase. Armies on the east still facing off, trying to see what they can see. Oracle keeping an eye on this side, just trying to keep his citizens safe. Definitely the right move. It looks like Arlen's moving some watchtowers forward, just trying to get a bit more defense in there. The temple will fall, almost certainly, with these rams. That will lose all those relic bonuses that R. William has. It looks like the army from Jack King fell back, so he's unable to help out, but that Gunlun Bursty will make a big difference. That area of effect attack will be huge, but it falls. All that extra damage at the Classical Age is not enough to stop this army. The fire archers are coming in as the rams are taking down the towers. Will be enough though. With all these, there's a lot of Terma, so that could be an issue for these fire archers. Couple of Quinjios and Chionjis and Yazi in the front, trying to take out those Terma. I don't think it'll be enough. It looks like they're almost down, but there's also some Chair Ballista as well. It's an archer battle as the town center for R. William has fallen. It looks like this might be a battle that the combined forces of Sombrand and Nimrod will be able to take and finish. As they've defeated the army, though, there's a couple Chair Ballista out. They're a little bit hesitant as they only have archers at this point. They're all rather low. As the Portal Rams is trying to be as much of a nuisance as possible, these citizens no longer have a major advantage against Rams, but it will help. As on the west side, the Weasels managed to sneak through and take out quite a few villagers, and it looks like Isaac has decided to throw in the ceasefire to try and give himself a bit of breathing room, and the rest of his team. Excuse me, had to drink some water there. That was pretty big, especially for helping out this side. It's going to give Sombrand and Nimro some time to rebuild. Where is Nimro's army? What is he doing? What is he building? Is he building anything? Where is all his production coming from? He's got a decent number of units, but where is his stuff? Maybe he was just falling behind with how many he's lost. But huge raid coming through on this side as that Baihu catches it out. But all these gatherers are going to be in big danger as that's a lot of Naginata Riders and some of the Weasels coming through. There's no watchtowers, so these Naginata Riders can have as much rain as they like. I think not going for that second town center for Sombrand is going to cost him. He got a pretty big fight win on that side, but there's just too many units coming back here, and he doesn't have enough of a villager support base to be able to get anything down, as more Naginata Riders coming through to do some damage. A lot of Quafu out in the open, but for now it looks like it'll be okay. Armies on the west are starting to build up as well, as we've started to get a couple people into the heroic age. No major god powers have been cast yet. There's a lot available. Bronze is available. We've got 2 Thunder Blasts, and we have the Fey Beasts. Most of the god powers available at the moment are mostly utility. A lot of Naginata Riders. It looks like he wasn't paying enough attention though, as it looks like these will have some issues. They will do a lot of damage against those Toxages, but it probably will result in that little force falling down. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Especially, yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough as those Naginata Riders are forced to retreat. Meanwhile, even more raids coming in onto Sombrand as Naginata Riders are just destroying everything alongside these raiding cavalry. Oh my word, Sombrand does not have any defenses in his own base, as these Naginata Riders and some Weasels back here and these raiding cavalry just have all the time and space in the world to do whatever they like. This is just a dream for raiders, as this is just going to be brutal for Sombrand. How many gatherers is he down to? Let's see, player 1. Only 40 gatherers? Oh my word, that's terrible. Compare that to the gatherers for the Freyr on the other side. Also 40, but maybe he's also 40 with 2 town centers? I don't think he's lost a bunch to that. How many dwarves? 24 dwarves. Does he have any dwarves? I don't think he has any dwarves. I'm not seeing any. No dwarves for Domran. On this side, looks like there was a bit of a fight over here. We just missed here, actually. A bit unfortunate. As who cast that? I think it was... I think that was Moran's? Moran's? I think he cast his Thunderblast trying to like get some space against, for instance, this army, and it seems to have worked. But again, they're right back to just staring back at each other. We're seeing all the units back over here just... Oh, this is going to be a huge raid. Those Quafu are going to go down. Oh no, that's a huge investment for Shenong. Both Quafu are down. Oh, that's terrible. Everyone except Sombran is in the class, is in the heroic age, and it's no wonder because Sombran is just losing gatherers left, right, and center to these raids. He doesn't have anything. He needs to get those herdmen out. Armies are starting to build up for Alright Come On and Isaac as they need to pick up the slack for Sombran, as he definitely seems to be the weak link in this force. Naginata Riders have done their work. Armies are moving forward as the Amaterasu faces off against Amaterasu in the west side of the map. We got pretty big armies, lots of Kitsune, but those Raiju are going to be pretty hefty. Another one of these Thunderblasts falling down to disrupt the army. That's going to be that's a huge usage. Look at all those units go flying. Isaac has the right idea. Get out of there if you can. Mythic Age has come in for Alright Come On. He's got his Asura, which is going to just automatically target. That's a pretty big effect, as another one of the Thunderblast has been cast, going right back at the two opponent northern player armies, just forcing them down. It looks like they're going to have to fall back. This Asura is just too much with everything else. As they've both fallen away, the Divine Slash is available for the south if they want to use it here. There's a lot of units they could use it on, but looks like they're going to hold on to it for the time being. This Asura doing work. Huge damage going through. And it's just decent amount of siege damage as well, but the main thing is that automatic targeting. There's no way to dodge the fireballs from this Asura. Oh, we got a couple Weasels coming in, doing a bit of damage onto the back line, just a little bit, not too much. Excuse me. Alright, the army for Alright Come On is deciding to regroup a little bit. Trying to get a little bit of damage done as best they can. Raiju are just tossing up those samurai into the air. Reinforcements are coming in slowly for Isaac. He has to get them to the front though, as they're deciding to just heal up as best they can before pushing in. More raids coming through onto Sombran's army. Oh no. Poor Sombran. He's just getting bullied this match. I almost don't want to watch, but all those gatherers just going to go down. Yeah, there's nothing they can do there, unfortunately. Nimro is trying to do something on this side, but most of the action is over here as this Asura is moving forward to do it as best he can. Trader's been cast. Oh, onto that on the Tao Tui. I probably would have been better onto the Asura over here. A second one of the Thunderblast is down, disrupting as best I can as a... Oh, we have a nuke coming through. Fenrir coming through, and boom, right onto that Chinese army, just destroying it utterly. I think every single unit for Nimro just died in that one explosion as the army from Jack and Aurelium is pushing forward. But the army from Alright Come On is also doing the same thing. We got a Divine Slash coming through. Got some units, not a ton. They were able to move out of the way. They were already moving this way, so unfortunately did not get quite as much as Morans was probably hoping for. Was it Morans who cast that? No, it was... Yeah, it was Morans. As Morans was probably hoping for there. But it looks like it's... Yeah, it was not quite enough as the Miko army... He's got a lot of Miko over here. How many does he have right here? 10 Miko on the front line, healing his units up as best he can. Meanwhile, the army from Jack King and R. William is trying to break through this position. It looks like they will manage to. Implode has been cast as well. There aren't a ton of units here, just a death blow onto Sombran, as this is basically the last of all Sombran has. Oh, that just sucks. The army from Alright Come On and Isaac is trying to move forward. Bronze was cast. Voice crack there. Bronze was cast, but It doesn't affect your allies, so I don't think it's enough, unfortunately. Castle has fallen. Some dojos are coming through onto the front line. Trying to get those unit production out. It looks like the attack is starting to falter, though, for Alright Come On, as there's just a lot of units in the field for Morans and Ney as they defend jointly in this location. Meanwhile, on this side, Nimro is trying to do his best to save Sombran, but Sombran has basically nothing left. Just a bunch of farms down here, very little production, almost no units. The Fafnir are doing the great work, though, destroying all these fire archers, taking a taste of their own medicine. Look at those fire archers go. They just get burned to a crisp by the Fafnir. Oh, Divine Slash coming through by Alright Come On, trying to help his ally. Pretty big slash there. Took out the Behemoths, didn't do a ton to the Myth units, though. It's more effective against regular units. It was a well-placed Divine Slash, just did not get as much as Alright Come On was hoping for. He probably would have been better off using it right here on this army. He was trying to be a good teammate, but I don't think it was enough. Both armies on this side still trying to move up. More Mythic Ages coming through as Nimro has managed to get up to the Mythic Age through Huangdi. Which one's Huangdi? I think it's the one with the... Yep, with the Yinglong's Wrath, getting that super dragon. He hasn't cast it though, so he's being a little more cautious than I thought he'd be. The dragon could be a good turning point here, as there aren't any Godi on the field. Well, there's a couple, but not a lot, and that Quinlong could help a huge amount in this fight. We'll see if he uses it here. Pioneers getting pinned in the area. Honton has been tradered. That major myth unit has fallen, as the Quinlong has been summoned. Will it make the difference it needs? Time will tell. This will do a huge amount onto this backline, as you see those throwing axemen just falling. But unfortunately, the few Godi that are out are doing what they need. Bronze has been cast as the army on this side is moving forward. All the units from Yumi... Oh, we have another nuke coming through, just trying to stave off the army. It misses, though. It misses virtually everything. Almost all the army from our King and Jack and our William survives, and Palmeran is down a town center. Meanwhile, it looks like Alright Come On and Isaac are trying to do some serious killing blow damage here. Moving forward under the protection of Bronze, trying to take out some town centers, do some damage. Looks like they will succeed, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to disrupt the fact that they've basically lost an entire teammate over here with Sombran. Nimro is trying to survive, trying to keep the two players at bay. He's managing to for the most part, but it's not enough, as most of the remaining gatherers for Sombran are forced to convert to Berserks to face off. Alright, Come On is inside of Ney's base. But there's a lot of units just like scattered around, just falling. It's just not enough, I don't think. Second to last player, Isaac has gotten up to Mythic. He's gotten his Plenty Vault, so that will help the economy a decent amount. Well, there will be enough, though, will be another matter entirely, as Miko are falling left, right, and center. All that healing he had is unfortunately just not going to be enough. Samurai falling. Yeah, the push into the base did some damage, but I don't think it was quite as much as they were hoping for, as they're being forced back to the old location of that front line. A lot of pacifist in here, only heavy though, as Isaac only just now got to the Mythic Age. Meanwhile, on this side, the armies of Jack King and R. William are slowly but surely pushing in, taking out Nimro one step at a time. Portable Rams coming through. Fafnir doing their duty, burning the Kwafu alive. Temple has been dropped down. The earthen wall is going to fall pretty soon. Those will not survive long, not with those destroyers hacking away, and all the farms for the Shenong player will fall. Meanwhile, the front over on the west side is stalled. Neither side can seem to find a way through, as it looks like Nimrod has given up. Yeah, with that, Nimrod says, I can't take off on two players at the same time, not with my ally Sombran basically dead. He has managed to build up a little bit in the bottom with this village center, but compared to what his allies have, he's not going to do much. And now this eastern front for the south, which was there, is just gone. Oh, we have another Mystic Flash coming through from the north. Did some decent damage, took out that Colossus, but still is not quite enough as the army is starting to fall and the southern team is starting to throw in the towel as 1, 2, 3. 3 players are down. Sombran is the last, and that is it. Good game for the North. That was a very well played game. They almost had some trouble there when R. William lost his base here on the east, but they managed to pull it back, push through, and hold off the combined army of Alright, come on, and Isaac long enough for Jack King and R. William to push through. Well played to both sides. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this large team game. If you did, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!